Hello, welcome to Let's Talk Cruising with Pete and John. I'm Pete and I'm in the UK.
And I'm John, and I'm in the United States.
Hey John, it's the first day of April. Summer is almost here. I can't wait.
Oh, and I'm telling you, Pete, it has been a harsh winter in Minnesota. The sun is shining. It's been bright for the last few days. It is wonderful.
So John, what do you think about the news that a major cruise line is just about to introduce cruises for pets?
Well, the news hit this morning, and it's just wonderful news, Pete, because it's not only people that get stressed and need to hit the bright blue seas, it's our pets too.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense to be honest. I mean, but all I know so far, John, obviously, it's you can bring dogs, you can bring your cat, you can bring birds, and you can bring things like hamsters and stuff. So, I mean, instead of having to put your dog in a kennel, you can actually bring your dog on board. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's wonderful, and I think that it's great that they're opening it up to the larger animals. I mean, this is just wonderful that you're going to be able to not only bring your animal with you, but enjoy it on a day to day, hour by hour basis. It's just going to be so wonderful to enjoy a cruise and be there with your pet. It's just so neat.
I mean, I have to admit, it makes so much sense. I mean, it's basically kennels at sea, isn't it, really? And apparently there's going to be areas for your particular pets. There'll be like kennel areas for your dogs, a separate area for your cats, a completely separate area for your birds, and another area for your little mammals, like hamsters.
It's just wonderful. It's so exciting, and I'm glad that management finally realized that people of course have families, but it's a new world, and people have significant relationships with their pets, and it's time to allow people to take their pets to the high seas.
I mean, it's a brilliant idea because so many people think, no, I can't go on holiday, I can't leave my pet behind, I've got to put my cat in kennels and it costs loads of money. Or I've got to get my friends to look after the birds or the budgies or whatever it is. It's a really great idea. I really do think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. Now they did come out with some rules. I don't know if you've got your sheet there, but I did copy down a few. There are some significant things that are maybe just a little bit different than regular cruisers would expect. So
Okay.
there's a few things that they brought out. One of the things is, believe it or not, you could actually you see the dog shows and the fancy trainers and things. You can actually bring your trainer along with you if you want, so that you can have your pets being cared for while you're off doing things, or if you happen to go off the ship and don't have your dog vet certified to go off on one of the islands or one of the countries, you can have your trainer along taking care of your dogs day in and day out. It's really quite nice.
Yeah, it's very important. I've been told that they will need a pet passport. I mean, what a pet passport is basically, it's just to certify that the animal, from a vet, is well, hasn't got any problems. Yeah.
Yes. Now that, of course, has to be all done quite in advance. They need to get this paperwork all done. They need a 6-week lead time on that. Of course, veterinary certificates and a history of compatibility with other humans. So there's a little bit of a higher standard than just getting on an airplane for a few-hour ride.
I mean, apparently there's going to be all kinds of great facilities for your pet. I mean, your pet's going to get pampered, I tell you. You're talking about grooming facilities. You're talking about dog training classes and things like that. I think it's a great idea.
Well, but and then when they came out with the idea that there's going to be spa facilities for your animals, that just I thought was just really over the top. I think that is just so nice that mommy and daddy can get pampered, but the pet can get pampered all day long too. It's just really a nice thing. So I just really like it. Of course, they do ask no special setup of photos. Don't expect a photo op necessarily with your pet and the captain. If it should happen, that's okay, but they're not doing a special arranged time for that. I guess they just don't want to, have all the pets kind of coming to a central point at any one time. So that's one of the things that they've mentioned. I would think, especially in the snake and herpetological department, they probably don't want to get them all out on the same floor at the same time.
That could go
So
really
that's
crazy, couldn't it?
that's one of the well, it's amazing the pets that people have now. So it's
I
it's
know.
it's really really a neat thing. Also, you have to bring your own food. You have to make arrangements for that to be to the disembarking location 5 days before, and you have to make arrangements for all the food. And then anything that's not used is destroyed at the end of the cruise. So you have to have a little bit extra, but you don't have to worry about shipping that home or what happens. You have the food there, Whatever is not used then is just destroyed at the end of the cruise, so that's all done and gone. And your pet's on its way with you to go back home. So a pretty neat thing, some really neat news, and so glad that this cruise line has decided to step up and reach out and do this new thing here for 2019.
Yeah, and also there'll be sort of different size kennels for your pets as well. Like it is like a balcony, or it's not a balcony for your pet. I mean, you can basically book different size kennels depending, obviously, on your budget, which is great.
Well, just like with all the different classes of rooms on a ship for us human folk, there's just going to be different classes for your pets too, and so you can give them all the comforts of home that you might want to have for them, or that your pocketbook will afford. So it's really nice.
And also, I mean, obviously this is for the dogs only. There are certain ports that you can take your dog on the excursion with you as well.
It'll be really nice. Really nice. I think that those are specifically, especially where there are no tenders. I don't think that they're going to allow any animals going in and out by tender. It'll only be, where the ship is absolutely at the dock and you can roll right off with your pets and come back on.
I mean, that makes complete sense to me. I mean,
Yeah.
as a imagine the family, imagine the kids. They're going to be so happy they can take their pet with them, not having to leave their pet behind. I think it's a really, really great idea. So keep watching, guys, because as soon as we know more information, we'll let you know as well, yeah? Okay,
Sounds exciting. What else can you learn on Let's Talk Cruising? But have yourselves a great spring day, everybody.
absolutely. So, and please, please, please subscribe to us, share, and please like and share our videos. Thank you, guys. Bye.